end of his letter. What's he written about? Well, let's ask him, shall we? Because he tells us. Right at the end of the letter, he says, in 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 12, he says, with the help of Silas, who I regard as a faithful brother, I have written to you briefly, encouraging you and testifying that this is the true grace of God. Stand fast in it. Don't you love it when people say they've written to you briefly and it's 5 chapters long? Anyway, at the conclusion of this letter then, if you're going to ask Peter, well, what was all that about? Very simply, he says he's written about the true grace of God. And then, if you make that into a question, if you have the query in your mind, what is the truth? What is the true grace of God? What book in the Bible would you go to? 1 Peter, because he says this is the true grace of God. So then, what is true grace? Now, this isn't just some academic question. It's not something like from Bible college, saying 500 words or less what true grace is. This is very, very real to us. Vital. In the book of Jude, which is very relevant today, it says that there are those who pervert the grace of God into a license for immorality. And so, many have come to grief, sailing the ship of their souls, too close to the hidden sandbars of liberty and license. Now let's consider someone for a moment from Jude's recipients. And they've been living in sweet ignorance, living in sin, holding themselves to be a Christian. And they die, and they rock up at the pearly gates, and Peter calls across the wall and say hello, and the person says from Jude's church, "Oh, let me in. I believe in Jesus." And Peter says, "Well, there may be a slight problem there. You see, even after becoming a Christian, you continued to indulge in sexual immorality, in idolatry, in adultery, in homosexuality, in prostitution, robbery, greed, drunkenness, slandering, and swindling. And well, I have to tell you, the good book does say that those who live like that, quotes, would not inherit the kingdom of God." And the person from the Jews' church says, "Yeah, but I thought that didn't matter. I thought we had grace. I'm saved by grace, you know." And Peter replies, "Well, I'm afraid you've got a little bit of a misunderstanding there of grace. You said it's nothing new. Didn't you read my first letter in the book? In the good book? And it tells you what true grace is." Reply comes, "No." And Peter says, "Well, I'm sorry, I can't let you in. Goodbye then."